Good morning, James Rice. You know what I need to do? I need to shut the door real quick. 1 second. All right, cool. I'm back. Hey, all right, let's jump on. Let's go live. Crew, I want to share some ideas like we do each morning. Things that came across my radar, things that I feel. What's up, Tabitha? Things that I feel are going to help you in your quest to go. I love the phrase further, faster, for you to have not only momentarily a little bit of happiness, but oh, Anna, are you in Vegas? I've been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this. I asked you if you've been in Vegas, but also, Anna, if you're not going to be in Vegas, I'll get back up to the PNW. But also, Anna, really want to get to Hawaii. So let's chat that. So, all right, here we go. What do we got? Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. So lots of stuff in my brain this morning, getting ready to fly to Las Vegas, as many of you know. Here's a question I'll ask you real quick. I'm not going to ask you if you're going to Vegas. The question I'm going to ask you is, did you throw up a post that says, who do you know in Vegas? Not, do you know anybody in Vegas? Because everybody knows somebody in Vegas. That's my belief. So I'm just going to ask them. I'm in Vegas. Who do you know that I should hang out with? I'll be either the 6th, whatever it is, through the 8th. That's what I would post, every single one of you, with lots of bright colors. You can steal them off my timeline. Alert the troops. You're going to be in the Vegas. What should I do? That's an easy one. What should I do? Where should I eat? Who are your friends that I should meet with? Okay? Oh, cool. So, Anna, each and every one of you, I'm thinking, I don't know if I hit this with Justin, but let him know. If you're going to be there Thursday morning, then that's a great time to have coffee around 8 o'clock or whatever-ish, okay? Probably could do it also Friday morning. Ideas, what time are we breaking for lunch on Friday? Great time to do a group picture, okay? The reason I'm throwing this out is because if everybody knows and everyone's aware, then there's no way we'll miss it, okay? So probably think about that, maybe group picture Friday at the break, definitely no later than Friday after the event ends, but the break would be awesome. Where do I want to start? Couple things came across my radar. I want to just share with you briefly. So let's start with the theme of the month, okay? Let's slow down a little bit, James Rice. April is spring cleaning, okay? You put this in your brain every single day. This is your anchor. You can go to your closet if you want. Hey, you can go to your garage if you want. But I encourage you first and foremost to go to your head and your heart. Your faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances. Who needs to be spring cleaned out of your world? Or at least kind of like an outfit that you wear too often. Need to quit spending as much time with that person. Need to quit spending as much time with that show. Need to quit spending as much time with that reading. Need to spend less time with that thinking. Need to spend less time with this input into my system. Because it goes along with that idea that, remember, I like to refer to my soul and its capacity. Everything has capacity. Okay? 5-gallon pail, wheel, whatever. They all have capacities. Grocery basket, right? I'm not sure who that runner is, but it's good to see you. So, and I like to look at like that Jell-O that has the different flavors in it, the layered Jell-O that my great aunt used to bring to Thanksgiving. It was good. It was amazing, by the way. It was some good ass Jell-O. So if I have those people and those readings and those things and that trolling in my lineup, then I don't have room for more goodness. And so especially leaders in your household, leaders in your church, leaders in your relationship, leaders in your business, are you starting out by doing your spring cleaning? Are you sharing on your social media that you're doing spring cleaning? Phenomenally important. Just a little piece of tweak for me. Because I'm actually This is where I don't watch TV because I love the shows that are on it, and especially those I don't watch things that have additional episodes because I just want to go. Okay, but now I'm like cutting it off 10 o'clock at night, so I might watch from 9 to 10 at the end of the night. 10 o'clock I'm done, going to bed. Little spring cleaning. So, and people, you'll be amazed at how much just a little tweak in your faith, a little tweak in your fitness, a little tweak makes a huge difference. Okay. Going to Vegas today. Another thought. It's interesting. We chat a little bit about it, but yeah, the book's out. The website's pretty much done. I love the book. It's amazing. It's just is a thrill to look at it. It's funny today because friend Joletta that helped me write it, she was talking about, continuing to edit it in the process. And here's the interesting thing. She said she doesn't want to edit it because with the way she's wired, and I believe many of you can relate to it, she'll see the edit and she'll go, oh my gosh, I missed that. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. Oh my gosh, that's not good enough. Oh my gosh, that's not good enough. People stop. Okay. We'll talk about 2 pieces real quick. Put them in your brain, meditate on them a little bit, take some action. Somewhere between continuously unhealthy nitpicking yourself because it's not good enough, and on the other side of the rainbow, which is I'm amazing, living a facade, which is going to be, oh, great, Jen. And I don't know if you saw that, Joletta. If you tell Joletta, I sincerely appreciate it. Joletta is the wizard behind the newsletter. Oh, yeah, big deal. It's my idea and some of those pieces and things. But the look, the things, the bringing it to life is Joletta. So I'll take a little credit, but it's really not me. It's Joletta. So, which people take that tip as I get off track a little bit. Do you have an amazing team? Do you empower others to run and rock and roll? And so as you can imagine, Jen, here's Joletta going, the book, nitpicking it, tearing it apart, nitpicking it. It's like, wow, I'm telling each and every one of you, your core is made to be amazing, okay? Beating yourself up, especially over your past, over your month before, over who you were, and even maybe who you still are that you're working on, is of no good. Granted, if you're utilizing it and it's a healthy, constructive criticism, rock and roll. Because on the other side of the rainbow, I see and feel, and it'd be interesting for me to deal with it this weekend because many of the people are going to come in and say, I'm a rank 7. No. You were rank 7. I hit rank 9. I personally hit rank 9 the last couple months, but there was a month after December that I didn't hit it. That doesn't mean that you're not brilliant. It doesn't mean that you're not amazing. But people, you've got to be open and honest also. And go, I understand you were the Little League champ. You're not now. I understand this is what you were, but you're not now. Okay, I understand this is where your volume was, but it's not now. And it's gone consistently down. Are you leading with that and talking about it and building from it and reaching out to people who will help you grow? Or are you living a facade? I love seeing people I know who are living on likes and living on poses and living on selfies. And I know that there's no real substance in person to them. People, your looks, your muscles, your car, your stuff, it's not enough. It's going to fade. Build something that you're happy with. Maybe not content or finished, or maybe you're content, but maybe not finished, but you're proud of. And be proud of it every single day. And then go, what's next? What limiting belief I'm going to remove? What action am I going to increase? That makes sense? I don't know who some of these names are. Shannon, I appreciate you jumping on. So real quick, any of you, each and every one of you, again, your world is about finding people that you're going to collaborate with, that you're going to jump on board with, that you're going to listen to, and then take more action. We're all tools. If you find value in what I'm doing, simply share it. Share it with your 5 or 6 ride or dies for sure. People, you've got to get them plugged in to higher learning education powers that are moving you forward. I wouldn't work out with anybody else but Peter. He's far bigger than I am. Getting ready for his next pro show, talking about the Mr. Olympia. What? I've never even been in a show. But he makes me better. I'm going to go to dinner tonight. I'll be the lowest paid earner in the entire dinner. They're going to pull me forward. It does me no good to sit around all the time with people shorter than me, and it makes me feel taller. You're not any taller. People elevate, escalate the crew you're hanging with. That's the only way to move higher. It's the only way to move higher. On the other hand, don't sit and beat yourself up too much. So I'm going to tell you, I love it, Tammy. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be looking for and hanging out with people who want to lock arms, get in the trenches with me, and move forward. Okay? That's it. I'm not looking for people who just want to show up and ride on the laurels of who they were. Okay? Do you have to be a superstar? No, I wasn't once upon a time. In fact, for what it's worth, when I had Dusty Schaefer as my big leg, okay, thank you, Michael Rutherford, and had another small leg, and I was a rank 8, I wouldn't go up on the stage when they called up the rank 8s because I didn't feel like I deserved it. I didn't feel like I'd earned it. Just my own prerogative. Okay. People, did you see the Rise and Shine this morning? I think it says something like, sure, I make mistakes, but I also don't quit. People, don't think for a second that in every area of my life, faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances, book, my website, my Prove It business, that I'm not making mistakes every single day. The difference between me and many, 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 many of you is I don't quit. And it doesn't mean I just clock in and clock out, clock in and clock out. Myself, the Rice family has never clocked in and clocked out. In between, we are grinding. In fact, that's a funny piece they tell about. So I'll just say a couple friends is we were beaten and bruised by a father that you literally couldn't do anything right. It was never good enough. Okay. And it was never delivered in a way that's amazing, but let me help you. So I could probably learn from that. Anyway, that being said, my younger brother, who's been wildly successful, got into his job. I think someone might even let it to him. And then the next one, but because then of it wasn't maybe his own, get up and go, but he had some friends who moved him and helped him. And then because of his work ethic and his brains, he elevated to one of the highest levels in his company. Okay. So there's the two pieces of that. You got to have the brains, the work ethic, but you also got to have the opportunity. And people, are you seeking and searching people who are going to elevate you and escalate you to higher? It amazes me every single day, and I just keep saying it, how many people are not reaching out to myself, Michael Rutherford, not on the Zooms, not on the lives, not on whatever, and moving themselves forward. And you know the funny thing is, people talk about this with Robert Goen last night. If you check him out, he's got a couple, 3 new people. They all were said, sure, send me a couple extra packs. I'll hand a couple friends. And they all are posted. And a couple of them, one for sure, just had a couple friends hit it and said, I'll order from you. He's doing the basic. This is what I'm going to teach and talk to. He's not doing crazy magic acts. He's doing basics on a daily basis. Basics on a daily basis that are propelling his business forward. It's funny how many of us are wondering, what about my weight? What are you talking about? Don't eat unless you're hungry. Don't overeat. Drink a little bit of water, or water all day long, a lot of water, I should say, and get active. Drop 5 pounds at a time. It's never changed. The business, attract. Sign up 3 to 5 new people a month. Been in the business forever, Tammy? Been in the business forever, someone? Sign up 3 to 5. Sign up 3 to 5, well, not even 5. Sign up 2 to 3 new people a month, leaders. Sign up 2 to 3 new people a month, leaders. And then engage them to share. Engage them to share. Engage them to change lives. You'll see how much business your different businesses. Anyway, I know I don't even mind. I don't even mind grinding away on it like a crazy man, because I tell you, how am I in shape? How am I bench 315 yesterday, squat 365 with my reps the day before? Because I haven't left the grind. I haven't left the daily grind. Daily stage one activities, my transformation, my attraction, my 2 to 3 new people that I can engage. I'm watching it all around. We had an event at Starbucks last night. I set it up. And I'm not saying it to give me credit. I'm setting it up because why am I setting up? I got the biggest check. Why am I setting it up and other community leaders aren't setting it up? I set up the Zoom last night. I hope I do the Zoom today. Okay. And remember, those of you that are in town tonight, maybe coffee Thursday morning, possibly coffee Friday morning. I don't think we start till 10. And also, anyone, if you saw an updated schedule, send it to me. But for sure, coffee maybe Thursday morning, maybe coffee Friday morning. I'm gonna read you a couple things. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna get to the airport. Oh my gosh, Dad's birthday yesterday. Yes, I called him. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm good with my dad in a relationship, but because of other things that's going on, I even with my father, I'm not pursuing relationships that aren't that healthy for me. Okay. That being said, I called him yesterday on his birthday. So proud of myself because I literally haven't talked to him. He was out here last February, March. And I probably talked to him a couple times in a year. It's terrible. I'm so proud of myself. I called him yesterday, had an amazing conversation. Thank you, Lord. We'll see if I take my father to Alaska. So I am going to go home in April, though. The 5th, yeah. This is funny. We're talking about desire, talking about envy. Sociologists know that we tend to find most plausible the ideas of people with whom we spend the most time and to whom our admiration is most directed. Holy cow, that's just what I'm talking about. Who are you hanging out with and sharing ideas at it about? The people who are at your level, the people who are elevating you. No, here it is right here. If we sit in the company of mockers or cruel and violent people who want Jerry Springer, air out the dirty laundry, talk about what's not going right, I'd love to mention some names, but I'm not going to, then we will become like them. It's easy to envy mocker and cool people because they are so often successful through their ruthlessness. We believe we can create our own identity through our free choices. We may think we're being true to ourselves when we shed the constraints of traditional values and morality, but in reality, we're simply allowing a new community. Isn't that funny? So you change, you think you're becoming you, but you're still becoming what that community is. But most importantly, people, who are you hanging with and running with and reading and watching and listening to? Who is that community? And people keep on doing it. Why do you hang out with the people you do? Have your choices influenced by a desire to be like the people you spend time with the most. Wow. Isn't it crazy how I get a phone call and we're chatting about stuff and we're sharing these ideas, and then what I'm reading about has literally the exact same message. There's also a leadership tip. This is why I have the lives, because I'm seeing who gets on. Tammy Waddell, Alicia, Tabitha, Jan, of course. Those are how Anna, that's how I decide who I get involved with. Also, my leaderboards, they're putting people in. The stuff I see on social media. People, but it starts with one or two sticks rubbed together, start the whole forest fire. 1 or 2 little sticks rubbed together. That's what you're looking for. Let's see what's on the 5th here. Got a couple good pieces. Again, we're in First Kings, which is Samuel King's Chronicles. First Kings is now Solomon's king. This is interesting. I love hearing him say this. Talking about some of the things that King Solomon did. He says God allows the choice, but He also allows the consequences. People, I'm going to tell you this: you can choose whatever, do whatever you want, eat whichever you want, hang with whoever you want, go to work, spend your time, do whatever, spend your money. There's also consequences. Trust me, I know. Is there any area in your life which you think you're in control? This is for me especially, rather than your God. You think you're in control. Or are we possibly blind to our own failures to follow leaders in your business, leaders in your community, leaders in your faith, leaders in your... Are we possible blind people? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to jump off and let it go. Take an open and honest look about who's your leadership, who's your mentor. I want to say, who's your daddy? Are you listening and following? It's that simple. And then when you follow and you succeed, you don't get too high and mighty. And when you don't succeed, you don't get too low. You just keep doing it over and over again on a daily basis. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I got to head for Vegas. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look forward to getting a hold of you. I'll be in there about 3 o'clock. We're ready to do this. But then we'll get out of that event. I'm already thinking about it. Got to do a trip through John Day. Got to do a trip to the PNW. We got to layer those events. Couple events, and then we cruise back into more. Finish the 6-hour route, still going, feeling amazing, and to keep going. Thanks for your daily lives and posts. Cool. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look forward to seeing you in Vegas. I'm out.